This woman didn't listen to her son. She drove into a road that wasn't even on the map. The car didn't get very far. The glass of the car broke strangely. The mother and son were still in shock. There was another piercing sound from the sky. The woman rushed to look up. She saw a plane pass over her head and dive straight into the grass on the side of the road. They immediately went to check it out. But what they saw was unbelievable. The woman called the police, informed that a fighter jet had crashed into the river near Highway 8. Then she handed her cell phone to her son and rushed under the bridge to check on the situation. And before help arrived, she got the pilot out of the plane. The plane burst into flames. The woman tried to get the pilot away from the plane, but the pilot suddenly returned to the plane. He was desperate to retrieve a photograph. Then the woman helped him out of the plane to a safe place. The pilot suddenly asked them what they were doing in Burma. They were baffled. This is clearly the American continent of Ohio. The man said they were fighting in Burma, but when the man looked into the distance, suddenly saw the sign on the tower, he realized that it was written Dayton. He immediately realizes that this is not Burma. This is the United States where he grew up. Then they took the man to the hospital, and when they told the police what had happened, the boy realized that the police were just like his mom. They thought Jack was mentally ill, so he snuck into Jack's hospital room. He was just about to check Jack's identifying information. Jack suddenly grabbed the boy's hand. The boy found out in the next conversation, Jack was not only fighting in Burma, he had traveled back in time from 1941. At first, the boy was a bit skeptical, but the chocolates that Jack gave him were a brand that had been discontinued 30 years ago. At that moment, the people outside realized that Jack had awakened. Jack asked the boy to go to the police station, to let him go to a man named Simon, and tell him what happened here. Then he let the man outside in. He also chose to give up resisting, and the boy in order to help Jack to report. He and his mom went to the police station to find Simon, but the officer said there'd never been the man they said there was. Before the boy left, he looked at an old photo in the display window, and realized that Jack was in it, so he quietly took the photo out, and tried to convince his mother that Jack had traveled back in time from 1941.